This is a conversation between Johnny, an international student studying in Japan, and Shota, a Japanese man. Their English is clear and relatively easy to follow, so relax, enjoy the conversation, and learn both English and Japanese culture at the same time. Today, they are talking about Japanese alcohol, including sake and shochu.
Hey Shota, do you drink alcohol?
Yeah, I do. Not every day, but I enjoy drinking with friends.
What's your favorite type of alcohol?
Probably beer and sake.
Sake? I think that's the most famous Japanese alcohol outside Japan.
That's probably true. When foreigners think of Japanese alcohol, sake is usually the first thing that comes to mind.
I thought everyone in Japan drank sake all the time.
Haha, not really. Some people prefer beer, some like whiskey, and some drink shochu.
I've heard of shochu, but I don't really know what it is.
We'll get to that later. First, let's talk about sake.
Sounds good. If a foreigner came to Japan and wanted to try sake for the first time, what would you recommend?
Definitely Dassai.
I've heard that name before.
It's a very famous sake from Yamaguchi Prefecture in western Japan. It's known for being fruity, smooth, and easy to drink.
So it's beginner-friendly?
Very much so. Even people who don't usually enjoy sake often like Dassai.
What does it taste like?
It's hard to describe, but many people say it has fruity notes, almost like melon or pear.
Honestly, that sounds more like wine than what I imagined.
A lot of people say that. Many foreigners expect sake to be strong and harsh, but premium sake can be surprisingly elegant.
Is all sake made from rice?
Yes, the main ingredients are rice, water, and koji mold.
Interesting.
And just like wine, the taste changes depending on where it's made.
Really?
Yeah, different regions have different water and brewing traditions.
I didn't know that.
Japan has many famous sake-producing regions. Trying different local sake is part of the fun.
Have you ever visited a sake brewery?
Actually, yes, I've visited two.
Really?
One was the Dassai brewery in Yamaguchi. The other was a sake brewery here in Saga.
What was it like?
It was great. You can learn how sake is made and see the brewing process up close.
That sounds interesting.
And of course, there are tastings.
Haha, that's the important part.
Exactly. You can compare different types of sake and find your favorite.
Like a wine tasting?
Pretty much.
Anything else?
Some breweries sell unique products.
Such as?
I tried sake ice cream once.
Wait, sake ice cream?
Yeah, it had a mild sake flavor. It was actually really good.
That sounds very Japanese.
It probably is.
Now I kinda want to visit a brewery.
I recommend it. Even people who don't drink much can enjoy it.
I've also heard the word namazake. What is that?
Namazake is unpasteurized sake.
Unpasteurized?
Normally, sake is heated before it's sold, but namazake isn't.
So what's different?
It tastes fresher and more lively. Sometimes it even feels slightly sparkling.
That sounds good.
It is, but there are some downsides.
Like what?
Because it's unpasteurized, it doesn't last as long as regular sake. It needs to be kept refrigerated, and once it's opened, it's best to drink it fairly quickly.
So you can't leave it in the fridge for months?
Definitely not. Freshness is a big part of the appeal.
Is sake considered expensive in Japan?
Some bottles are affordable, but premium sake can be expensive.
Really?
Yeah. In some countries, Japanese sake is treated as a luxury product.
Wow.
In fact, Japanese leaders have sometimes given sake as gifts to foreign presidents and other important guests.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's a way of introducing Japanese culture.
That's pretty cool.
Dassai is one of the brands that foreigners often recognize.
When do you usually drink sake?
Mostly when I'm eating Japanese food.
Why?
Because I think sake goes really well with Japanese cuisine.
Like what?
Sushi is the classic example.
That makes sense.
I also love drinking sake with oden.
What's oden again?
It's a Japanese hot pot dish. It usually contains things like radish, boiled eggs, fish cakes, and tofu.
Oh, I've had that before.
Then you know. It's simple food, but it's very comforting.
Especially in winter.
Exactly. A warm bowl of oden and a cup of sake is one of my favorite combinations.
Do you drink sake with ramen too?
Not really.
Really?
For me, ramen and beer are a much better combination.
Why?
Because ramen is usually rich and fatty. A cold beer goes perfectly with it.
Like tonkotsu ramen.
Exactly. If I'm eating tonkotsu ramen or something greasy, I almost always choose beer.
So sake and traditional Japanese food, beer and ramen.
That's how I think about it.
Okay. Now tell me about shochu.
Shochu is another traditional Japanese alcohol.
What's the difference between sake and shochu?
The biggest difference is how they're made. Sake is brewed. Shochu is distilled.
Like whiskey?
Exactly. That's why shochu usually has a higher alcohol content.
I honestly thought they were the same thing.
A lot of foreigners do.
Is shochu popular?
Very, especially in Kyushu.
More popular than sake?
In some areas, yes, especially in Kagoshima and Miyazaki.
That's surprising. I thought sake was the most popular alcohol everywhere in Japan.
Japan has a lot of regional differences. Alcohol culture is one of them.
What kinds of shochu are there?
The three famous types are sweet potato shochu, barley shochu, and rice shochu.
Rice shochu?
Yeah, many people think rice is only used for sake, but it's also used for shochu.
What's the difference?
Sweet potato shochu has a very distinctive aroma. Barley shochu is usually easier for beginners. Rice shochu tends to be smoother and lighter.
Which one do you drink?
Actually, none of them.
Wait, what?
I almost never drink shochu.
That's funny. You're living in Kyushu.
I know. People expect me to drink shochu all the time.
And you don't.
Not really. I usually order beer, sometimes sake.
So even in Kyushu, not everyone drinks shochu.
Exactly. It's popular, but personal preference is personal preference.
What do you like most about drinking in Japan?
Probably izakaya culture.
Why?
Because you can order lots of small dishes and share them with friends.
Yeah, I like that too.
It's less formal than a restaurant meal. People relax, talk, and try different foods together.
And drink together.
Exactly.
I think that's one of my favorite things about Japan too.
It's a great way to spend time with friends.
You know, the first time I drank sake, I expected it to taste like vodka.
Really?
Yeah. I thought it would be much stronger.
And what did you think?
Honestly, it was much smoother than I expected.
That's what many people say.
Now I want to try Dassai.
Good choice.
And maybe visit a brewery too.
If you come to Saga again, I'll take you to one.
Deal. Maybe after that I'll understand Japanese alcohol culture a little better.
That's a good start.
Thanks for teaching me about sake and shochu today.
You're welcome. Next time, let's talk about Japanese food that goes well with alcohol.
Now you're making me hungry.
Mission accomplished.
See you next time.
See you.
Thank you very much for listening. If there's anything else you would like to learn about Japan or Japanese culture, please feel free to leave a comment below. We'd love to hear your questions and ideas. We hope you enjoyed this conversation, and we'll see you in the next episode. Thanks again, and bye for now.